Risk management is the core foundation of trading. If you are taking a trade and you don't have in mind to manage your risk, in fact, you shouldn't take that trade. You should not. I emphasize on this again. Risk management is the core foundation of trading. Risk management is everything. It's everything. Let me show you why risk management is everything. You take first trade, you lose $1. You take second trade, you lose $1. You take third trade, you lose $1. Then you take the last trade, you gain $6. What do you think happened there? You have recovered your $3 loss, and then you are now in $3 profit. You see how sound risk management can help you last long in this market than you lose $6, you lose $6 again, you lose $6 again. How much is that? $18, right? So if, let's say, for each trade you make, for each position you open, let's say you are targeting $15, for example, and you took 3 trades, you lost 3 times, and those 3 times you lost 3 times, you lost $3, you lost $6. 6 times 3, that's $18. Now you've already lost $18, and each trade you open, you target $10. So let's say you lost 3 times, and then you got the trade once. You lost $18 because of those 3 losses, and then you gained once. You just gained $10. What did you think you did there? You did nonsense. Because that $10 only just recovered your loss, and because of that particular condition that you are in, you want to take another trade in a haste, and that will then make you make a mistake that will then make you lose more money that you've already lost. I'm telling you, take this from me. I'm telling you from experience. Don't do this. Ensure that when you start trading, risk management should be your core focus. Don't go around trading anyhow, thinking that if you blow, you blow. Nothing like that too. Start. Risk management is everything. So you do your risk management so that you lose 3 times. If you win once, that once that you won will recover your 3 losses and still put you in profit. Let me show you an example of a good risk management. You take one trade, you lost. You took another trade, you lost. You took another trade, you lost. And for each trade, you were risking just, for example, $2. Each trade you take, you are risking $2, and you are planning to gain $15 for each trade you take. So let's say you open a position. For example, let's say I open this position. My mindset was that I would risk only $2, and I would gain, what did I say earlier? $15. I've forgotten. I will gain $15. Do you see how profitable this particular trade is? Do you see it? So this type of trade is worth entry. Risking $2 to gain $15 is worth entry, because when you lose it, because the market is not, you are not the creator of the market. Anytime you take a trade, you can either win or you can either lose. We only try to increase our winning abilities, our winning accuracy. Take note of that. We're not the owners of the market. So when you take any position, when you open any trade, have it in mind that you can lose or you can win. This is why risk management is very important. You might think that you figured out the market. Something will happen the next day that will make you know that, or realize that you missed something. There's something you were not aware of before. Now, at that moment, it is risk management that will then give you an opportunity to trade again. Now, let's say you took your first trade, you risked $2 to gain $15, and then you lost, and you're wondering, what did I lose this trade? You took another trade again, and you risked $2, and then you were planning to gain $15. You lost again. That's already $4, and then you paused for that day. The next day you were wondering, you were wondering, why did I lose that day? And then you realize that, oh, you missed something. You did not account for a particular principle. Oh, you see how risk management have saved you to fight another day with more experience. Now you are aware of why you lost with a better experience than when you trade. Than when you trade and you are risking like $10, and you are planning to gain like $5. That's rubbish. Because when you lose twice, that's $20. Then you win once, that's $5. 10 20 minus 5, $15. You still have $15 to recover. That's nonsense. That's not a good trade. So now you lost twice using risk management. That is $2 first time, $2 again second time, total of $4. Then having realized why you lost those twice, you then take a perfect trade the next time, and then you touch your $15 mark profit. What do you think? Do you see what has happened there? You've recovered the $4 you earlier lost perfectly. You recovered the $4 you lost perfectly, and then you gained what? $11. And I need to clap. Do you see how important risk management is? I'm just emphasizing on this so that you understand that if you go outside of this cycle, you are risking yourself. Because I'm speaking out of experience. Don't leave this cycle. Ensure that what you are risking is very little compared to what you start to gain in every trade. So every trade you enter, take note of this. Take very good note of this. Every trade you enter, ensure that what you are risking is very little compared to what you start to gain, such that when you lose twice and you win once, that your once you won would recover those twice you lost and then still put you in profit. I emphasize on this so that you understand what I'm saying. You understand? Let your risk management be precise, such that when you take a trade, you are risking very little compared to what you are gaining. And that risk you are risking, you are doing it in such a way that when you lose twice and you win once, that once you won would recover your losses, your twice loss, and then still put you in profit. Have this in your mind. It's important, more important than your strategy that you are using. I want you to take note of this, because you might think that you figured out the market. Like I said earlier, something will happen the next day that will make you realize that you did not account for a certain principle, and at that moment, while you are realizing that, it is your risk management that will then give you a second chance to trade. If you do not apply risk management, you won't have second chance to trade, because you would have already blown your account. That is, lost all the money in your account. So this is the importance of using stop loss, also called SL. So take note of the stop loss is very important. This stop loss is risk management. It's the risk management. You need to know that stop loss is very important for every trade you take. Do not take a trade without using stop loss. Don't do that. I will explain to you what stop loss is and what take profit is in the next record. But you should understand that stop loss is what you use to manage your risk. When you take a trade, now I'm going deep into what I explained using the terms that I'm going to dive into in the next trade: stop loss and take profit. So stop loss is used to manage your risk, while take profit is used to target where the price you want the current price of that asset to reach, so that the algorithm will automatically stop the trade for you in profit. You understand? So stop loss is a price. I already explained what price is. Stop loss is a price, while take profit is also a price. So it is stop loss price, take profit price. When you open a trade, let's say you open a trade at $1 when the price of that asset was at $1. You then put your stop loss. Let's say you took a sale. That is, remember, when you take a sale, it's only when the current price of the asset is coming downwards. That's when you will be in profit. So let's say the current price of the asset is at what, $1, and you took a sale. It then means that it's only when the price of that asset is below $1, that is 0.98, 0.99, 0.5. That's when you'll be in profit. So now, for this particular trade, where would you put your stop loss? You put your stop loss above that $1. So your stop loss should be like 1.5, 1.2, just above 1.5, 1.2, because you are taking a sale. You took a sale at $1. You remember? Look at let me just draw a graph now. 2. Let me draw a graph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when you take a sell right at this spot, where do you think you should put your profit, your stop loss? It's above the $1. So let's say 1.5. Put your stop loss price above the $1, 1.5. Then when the market price is below that $1, that's 0.9, 0.95, you'll be in profit. When the market price is above that $1, let's say 1.1, 1.2, you'll be in profit. You'll be in loss. You'll be in loss. But then when the market price gets to 1.5, that's your stop loss price, the algorithm will automatically stop the trade, even when you are not online, to stop the trade for you. That's why it's called stop loss, and this is why it's called risk management. It manages your loss even when you are not available on the chart. So for take profit, when the price gets to where you are targeting, when the market price touches that place you are targeting, let's say 0.5, the algorithm will automatically stop the trade for you in profit. That's the usefulness of take profit, and to target where you want the market price to reach, so that the algorithm will remove you in profit. The stop loss is used to manage your risk. You understand? Then when you take a buy, for example, let's say the market price of an asset is at what? $1. It's at $1. Let me go judge the algorithm again. $1, 2, 3, 4. Then below is 0.95, 0.90, 0.70, 0.50. So let's say you took a buy. Since you took a buy, the only time you would gain is when the market price of that asset is above that $1, like 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, $2, $3. So that's the only time you will gain, because you bought. But when the current price of that asset is below that $1, let's say 0.995, 0.90, you'll be in loss. So for you to set your stop loss for this particular trade, for this your particular buy trade, you put your stop loss below the price of that, below the price you bought that asset. You understand? To put your stop loss, you put your stop loss below the price you bought that asset, for example at 0.90. So when the market price is below $1, let's say 0.95, you'll be in loss, but yet you won't be removed from the market at that moment. It's only when the market price, the current price of that asset, touches 0.90 that the algorithm will remove you, will stop the trade for you, even when you are not online. So the where you put your stop loss is where you target that is where you've already done your calculation that, okay, when the market price touches this particular price, I will lose just $2, I will lose just $1. You've already done the calculation. All right. So for this trade that you bought, if you want to put your take profit, you put your take profit above where you target, where you know for sure that the market would reach. That's the reason for take profit. You know for a fact that the market will reach that place, and that's why you are putting your take profit there. So even when you are not on the chart, when the market price gets to that place, the algorithm will stop you in profit. All right. So that's how it is with stop loss and take profit. There's another thing called protecting your capital and protecting your stop loss. You are protecting your capital and protecting your profit. Now let's say the market price of the asset is at $1 and you bought the asset, which means that it's only when the market is above that you'll be in profit, right? Now let's say the market price is now at 1.5, you are already in profit. So what you will do, you will then move your stop loss that you initially, let's say for example put at 0.90. Since you are buying, remember when you buy, your stop loss has to be below. When you buy, your stop loss will be below. When you sell, your stop loss will be above. You understand? In this particular trade I'm using as an example now, I said buy. So since you bought, your stop loss will be below, let's say 0.90. So let's say the market price is now above the price you bought the asset, which is $1. So you're already in profit. Let's say it's at $1.5. So to protect this your capital, to protect your capital and to protect a little bit of the profit that you've made, you will move your stop loss above the price you bought the asset. You see how you're protecting your capital and a little bit of the profit you are in already. So you move your stop loss above the price, the particular price you bought that uh asset, to protect your capital. So when the price, let's say the price went up to 1.5, when it then comes back, to the initial price you bought the asset, let's say one no, let's say it attempts, when it is attempting to come back to that initial price you bought the asset, which is $1, and you already adjusted your stop loss to 1.1. Immediately the current market price gets to $1.1, the algorithm will stop the trade immediately and remove it from the profit, from the market, with that little profit you gained, and your capital will be intact. Are you seeing the importance of locking your capital and your profit? So you bought the asset at $1, but then the market price is now currently at 1.5. You're already in profit. So to secure your capital, to ensure that even if the market want to manipulate, because there are times where the market would move away from your entry position, and you'll be happy, and then it will later come back to your entry position and put you in loss. So to avoid that, you need to lock your capital. When you lock your capital, like I said, the current market price for this asset is at $1.5. Then you put your stop loss at 1.1. So you've locked your capital. So even if the market goes back downwards, attempting to touch the $1 initial price you bought the asset, that won't be the case, because when the market price gets to that 1.1, you adjusted your stop loss price to, the algorithm will stop you immediately and remove it from the market. And when you check your trade history, you see that you were removed from the market with little profit. You secured your capital and you also secured your profit. Now let me show you. I'm in $4.8 profit for this particular trade. Now let me show you how to lock your capital and little profit. You tap on your entry price. As like I told you, the price, these numbers at the right hand side, they are prices. So the price I sold this asset, the particular asset, is 195.2248. So you tap the line. When you tap the line, you see that this panel would appear. So if you want to set stop loss, you tap on stop loss SL, then you adjust it to where you want to put it, and then you click on this arrow. Click on the arrow, and then then you click on modify, then click on add, click on done. Then it would see that the SA has adjusted. Now let's say initially I sold here, which I did. I sold here. I've done my calculation, and said, okay, and saw that when the market price goes to this particular point, I will just lose only $1 or $2. So this is where I would have put my stop loss. With that method I showed you just now, I would have just moved it there. Then when the market price has moved away from my entry position, this is my entry price. Now as you can see, the market price has moved away from my entry price. It has put me in profit. So if I want to lock my profit and my capital, I'll just simply tap on the SL price. Look at the SL price at the right hand side. I'll just tap on the line, the SL line, and then move it. Tap and move it to secure my capital and my profit. You can see, you can move it anywhere. When you move it anywhere, you click on this arrow here. They click on modify, click on add, click on done, as you can see. So even if I'm asleep and the market price attempts to come back to this my entry price, when the market price gets to this stop loss price, the algorithm will stop the trade for me immediately. It will stop it for me in profit. I'll be in massive profit. Understand? So you can be adjusting your profit as the market is coming downwards. Understand? You can be adjusting it, as you can see. As the market keeps on coming downwards, you keep on adjusting your stop loss, so that like you keep on locking more profit. Yeah, that's the right word. You keep on locking more profit. You understand? So now that's for stop loss and protecting your capital and your profit. I love this trade. I love this lesson. I really covered a lot. Now For you to set your take profit, like when the market price gets to a particular point, you want the algorithm to remove it from the market in profit. For you to do that, you click on the market price again. Click on the market price. So you click on the your entry price. Click on it. Click on your entry price. Then the panel will show up again. Then you tap on TP. Then you, as you can see, the TP line has appeared. So you just tap and hold the TP and then adjust it to wherever you want to adjust it. So if I put it here now and then I click on this arrow, it will adjust. Click on modify. Click on add, done. As you can see. So watch now, when the market price gets to this TP, this is my TP price, the algorithm will remove it from the market immediately in profit. So you see, I'm already gaining at two sides. I'm following up this market with my stop loss to secure my capital and my profit, while I also have a target. So just in case the market price does not get to my take profit price that I initially thought it would get to, just in case it does not go there, just in case, and it decides to want to play smart and go back upwards to my entry position, it will meet my man here, my stop loss here. It will meet my man there. So when it jumps my man, this is my stop loss, the algorithm will remove me from the market automatically in profit as well, not in loss. It will remove me from the market in profit as well, not in loss. So I you see how I've cornered it. So anyway, it's a win-win situation for me. It's a win-win situation for me. You see how much I've already gained. So I've secured for this $6, 6.43 now. I think I must have secured like $4 with this particular move I did. So let me even secure it even more. Understand? So you see how it goes. So let me just put the stop loss very close so that you see anyone it's either TP or stop loss. You see how the market will remove me from the market. You see it live. Watch this. Let me just adjust this TP. Let me adjust the TP to here, so that it don't take much time. Let me adjust the SL above. Watch this. Slow. This is taking time. I don't want to see it live. Now watch this. Oh. Do you know why it touched it and it did not close? That's a topic. I just saw that I would need to take you on. It's because of spread. I'll have to speak about that, or maybe I'll find a video on and send you guys. You can see it touched my TP and the market. They are going to remove me from the market automatically. Watch. Let me click on this box symbol at the top right corner. I first of all clicked on history at the bottom side, history. Then I'm clicking on this box at the top right corner. Then I'll click on today. As you can see, this is the trade right here, 7.65. So it touched my TP and that's why you are seeing green here. And if I was not online, that would have been the case. So that's how it is about. I said I would do another record on this, but I don't think there's need. I've exhausted it. I've exhausted stop loss and take profit. So you see how important it is. So the next thing I need to teach you now is how to calculate how much you would gain for a particular how much you gain for a particular trade you enter, and how much you would lose for a particular trade you enter. So now let's do that quickly. Maybe the next record.
Jesus said, "Take heed, therefore, that the light which is in thee be not darkness." When a room is dark, you use light to find your way. The light helps you to locate your path, your direction, and you don't stumble. But Jesus is saying, be careful so that what directs your path in life is not an evil desire. That's what it means for light to be darkness. Be careful lest what define your choices, what determine your decisions are evil desires. You see, every day you are going to make decisions, you're going to make choices. But what is driving all that? If it is an evil desire, at the end of it, sin is produced, which will, among every other consequence, attract an eternal punishment at the end of your life.